Listen, one of the things I love making is Southern barbecue. Smoked ribs, chicken, pulled pork, brisket. I love putting on a buffet of Southern barbecue, and one of the things you gotta have if you're gonna have a buffet is some authentic Southern cornbread. And today we're going to do a recipe of cornbread that was taught to me by a friend of mine from Virginia who was taught this recipe by her daddy, who's been making it for 50 years. So here we go. Enjoy authentic Southern cornbread. Okay, we're going to start off with what I think is the most important tip in making great Southern cornbread. To me, you have to have a crunchy bottom to make it really outstanding. And there's a technique on how to do this. So first off, preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Now take a 9-inch square baking pan, and you want to lightly coat it with some vegetable oil. Now go ahead and preheat your pan. This is the critical step, and it's the tip on how to get a nice crust on the bottom. You want to heat it enough so that the oil is hot but not smoking. So now while the pan is preheating, take a bowl and we're going to combine the dry ingredients. And we're going to throw in some cornmeal. I like the yellow cornmeal, some flour. And now you have to make a decision. Are we going to add sugar or not? Traditional Southern cornbread people argue whether cornbread should have sugar or not. I prefer it. I don't think there's a right or wrong. Purists might say no sugar is better, but to me, it really doesn't matter. So go ahead and add it, or not, and add your salt and baking powder and give that a good mix. Now stir in an egg, some milk, and a little bit of vegetable oil, and combine it. Really make a nice, thick batter. Now take your pan out of the oven, it should be hot, and pour the batter into the pan. It should sizzle just a little bit. If it does, then you know you've got the right temperature. Now go ahead and stick it back into the oven and bake it for about 20 to 25 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean in the middle. Now let it cool in the pan, and once it's cooled down, it'll come out of that pan very easily. Just turn it over and put it onto a cutting board. Make sure it's cool before you cut it. Cut it into squares, platter it up. You can serve it with butter or syrup or honey or just plain, which is the way I like it, and you're set to go. You have a fabulous Southern cornbread. So enjoy, and as always, bon appetit.